What's up, y'all? Let's talk about these hurdles. Men's and women's 400-meter hurdles, as well as the 110 hurdles at the USA Championships. Check out Citius Mag live show. We already kind of recapped every single event. You can check out all the live shows that we had from every single day at USA's. Amazing, performances across the board from the week. Also, check out all the interviews that we have, with the athletes from post-race interviews on the Citius Mag YouTube channel. Check out all the updates on socials, all that stuff. Links in the description. But let's talk about the women's 400 hurdles and then the men's 400 hurdles and then the men's 110s. First off, Dalilah Muhammad, immaculate performance in the 400-meter hurdles. 52.66 seconds to get the win over Anna Cockrell, who ran 52.89 seconds. And then you had Jasmine Jones, who ran 53.3 seconds. Just doing this off the top of my head, as I say always. So cross-check me with the times in the comments. Dalilah Muhammad runs one of the fastest times of her entire career. Like one of the top 10 times in her career. I think it's like 6th or 7th or something like that. Like, she is defying what it means to be an athlete at the age of 35 and still running these amazing performances. The first time she won a USA title was 2013. 2013. I think she was 23 years old at that point at USA's, and she went on to the Moscow World Championships that year and won a silver medal in the 400-meter hurdles, right? So that was a masterful. We're just seeing so much progression that she's been making over her career. And after her race, she actually spoke about how she wants to, this is her retirement year, like she's ending her career after this year, her final year on the track, and she wants to end on top. She really wants to try and end with, of course, a gold medal and all that, but just be the best athlete that she can be, get on the podium. She was saying that she actually was potentially looking for a personal best here in the 400 hurdles, which is crazy because her personal best is 51.58 seconds from the Olympic Games in Tokyo, right, in 2021. That is still she's the third fastest performer all time, only behind Sydney McLaughlin-Roney and Femke Bol. So listen, and of course, that's one of the fastest times in history. So listen, that speaks to the form that she's in, the confidence that she has in her ability, and the drive that she has to be the best athlete no matter what. And she's been saying the practices and workouts she's been having some of the best ever, like in her career, which is scary to say considering I low-key call her like the godmother of the 400 hurdles as it stands right now. Yes, Sydney McLaughlin-Roney is the GOAT, but Dalilah Muhammad set off this wave of consistency with Sydney, with Femke, with Anna, with Jasmine, with Shamir, with all these women, Rochelle Clayton. Like, all these women are running extremely fast in the 52 mid to, of course, 50-second world record realm. And I think Dalilah Muhammad is the catalyst for that based on what she did in 2019. And even when she got to that point, she already had a crazy career. So shout out to Dalilah Muhammad. Anna Cockrell, second place. Her and Dalilah train together, and they are always like shouting each other out. They are always like hyping each other up. But when it comes to competing on the track, they got individual spots to make, but they're making it together. Anna ran 51 seconds at the Olympic Games last year to get the silver medal. I thought that she would win this race. She said she made a slight mistake on hurdle 7. I think hurdle 3 and hurdle 7, she said she made some mistakes, so wasn't able to execute the way she wanted. I thought she was going to challenge Dalilah a little bit down that home straight, but, just didn't come into fruition, and Dalilah just, dominated. But Anna Cockrell is dangerous. I think as she continues to work on certain things throughout this year and as she continues to progress, she's going to be back in that 51-second realm, and I think she's going to be very dangerous. Of course, she has the capabilities to get on that podium. Jasmine Jones, third place in 53 seconds. This whole race was chalk, right? All three were way ahead of the rest of the field. I think that Jasmine also, she's dealt with injuries and setbacks, and she's taking some time to be able to get back to that 52 low form that she saw her get 4th place at the Olympic Games. But don't sleep on what she's capable of. I think she's very, very capable of getting back to being very fast. I think she has 51-second potential. But when I look forward to the World Championships, you have Femke Bol, you have Savannah Sutherland, you have Dalilah Muhammad, you have Anna Cockrell, you have Jasmine Jones. I think those are the 5 women who are in contention for the medals. Sydney McLaughlin-Roney, of course, is not running the hurdles. So it's going to be competitive. But I don't know. Right now, Femke Bol, Dalilah Muhammad, Anna Cockrell, like those three are Savannah Sutherland. I don't know. I'll do a prediction later on, obviously. But shout out to all those women. Men's 400-meter hurdles, Rai Benjamin show. He came here, showed up, showed out, 46.8 seconds to get the win here. Caleb Dean, he ran extremely fast, running 48.5 seconds. Chris Robinson, third place, 48.5 seconds as well. Caleb Dean went out like a rocket. And Caleb Dean missed the team last year because he hit hurdle, I think it was hurdle 8 coming off the curve. And I think he wanted to show that, listen, I do deserve to be amongst the top guys in the world. I deserve to be in this conversation, and I don't want to leave it up to chance. So again, he went out like a rocket, and he came home, got second place, and he's on the team to the World Championships in Tokyo. Chris Robinson, he's also on that team. He came fourth place. I forget if it was last year or 2023, but he finished fourth place at USA's, so missed the team. It was 2023, right? Because he was at NCAA's. He won the NCAA title, but then just missed the team. I think so. So now he's on the team here. He was, didn't have the perfect race. Really close with him and CJ Allen, but shout out to Chris Robinson and CJ Allen. Just missed the team, but we're gonna see those three. Rai Benjamin, afterwards, after the heats, he actually spoke about how he would be interested. He's been dealing with some injuries, right? He's been dealing with injuries, some setbacks, and things that have prevented him from being the best that he can be. But he spoke about how tough it is to not only compete against Allison and Karsten Warholm year in, year out, literally 5 consecutive global championships that they've been running at from 2021 all the way to now, Tokyo 2025. So it's been rough on the body. And someone like Rai Benjamin, who's been dealing with a lot of injuries, this year, again, he's been dealing with some setbacks. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how things lead up to the World Championships where he's going to have to run 46. Like, he's going to have to run 46. And he just ran 46.8. We really don't understand. I think we're getting a little desensitized to how fast running 46 seconds is. And this is just another example of that, where he wins by over 2 seconds or I'm sorry, over a second and a half from the rest of the field. And it looks like easy. It's like, 46, like, nah, that's crazy. So we'll see. Rai Benjamin, he's in there. Men's 110 hurdles. Now let's talk about this. Grant Holloway, he ran in the heats and the semifinals. He has a wild card to the World Championship, so no need to worry about that. He ran in the heats and the semifinals, and in the semifinals, he lost to Cordell Tinch. So he pulled out of the final. Just like he does at every single USA Championships, he didn't run the final, so no surprise there. In the final, though, this was a shock to me in terms of like what actually unfolded. We had Jacoby Tharpe, NCAA champion. He gets the win in 13.01 seconds. Personal best, almost breaks the 13-second barrier. Like, I don't think anyone had him winning. Many people had him on the team, but I don't know if anyone had him winning. And so crazy for Jacoby Tharpe to get that win here. Second place, we saw Cordell Tinch, who ran 13.02 seconds. Amazing performance for him. Comfortable on the team. Second World Championship team coming off of 2023. And I think he ran a similar time, 13.03 last year, and he missed the team. So the depth, crazy. And then you had Dylan Beard. Dylan Beard makes a World Championship team, 13.05 seconds, I think. Again, fact check me. I'm doing this off the top of my head. 13.05 seconds to make the team. Third place. Like, the people I had picked were Trey Cunningham, Cordell Tinch, and Dylan Beard. But you saw Dylan Beard get that third, and Trey Cunningham just misses it, finishes fourth place, the dreaded fourth place. And this was interesting because Jamal Britt, I think Jamal Britt had, he had hit a hurdle, he had fallen, all that, like he got banged up. And that might have affected Trey in some capacity where he maybe got thrown off his game. I mean, that was a tough race, tough race. Trey Cunningham was confident that he was going to make this team. I saw him as the most consistent hurdler for the United States this year, maybe in the world this year. Like, he had run 13 flat twice. He had won a bunch of Diamond Leagues. He beat every American, he beat every American this year, even Grant Holloway. So the consistency was there. It's just tough, man. And the last time he made a team was 2022 when he got the silver medal at the World Championships. So it was tough, man. But shout out to Trey Cunningham. But that team, I think it's a good team. I like Jacoby Tharpe. Don't sleep on Jacoby Tharpe because he's following a similar playbook to Grant Holloway and Daniel Roberts from 2019. Remember, both of them, Grant won NCAAs, Daniel Roberts was second place. They went overseas after NCAAs and after signing pro contracts to compete. That's what Jacoby Tharpe just did. Come to USA's and Jacoby Tharpe makes a team. He actually gets a win here. Go to the World Championships. Grant Holloway gets a gold medal. Daniel Roberts, he did get DQ'd because he hit a hurdle and he got DQ'd for like not clearing the hurdle properly, but he was in excellent form. And I mean, revisionist history, but all I'm saying is that Jacoby Tharpe can very likely get a medal at the World Championships. And if you don't believe that, you're crazy. Daniel Roberts, the Olympic silver medalist, he's not competing. Rashid Broadbell, the Olympic bronze medalist, he's not competing. Grant Holloway, he's of course there, but you have Hansel Parchment, the reigning Olympic champion, silver medalist from Budapest 2023. He's not there. And Daniel Roberts was the bronze medalist from 2023. So what I'm saying is that we're looking at an open field for the men's 110-meter hurdles. And if Jacoby Tharpe is able to beat all these American athletes already, that means that he is more than capable of competing with the rest of the world. Yes, you have athletes like Sasha Zoya. Yes, you have a ton of other athletes, but I do think that Jacoby Tharpe is in a good position, but don't sleep on everyone else. I think that Grant Holloway, once he gets healthy, he's a gold medal favorite. Like, how can you not say that, right? So, I don't know. But those were the hurdles across the board. Women's 400-meter hurdles, men's 400-meter hurdles, and the men's 110-meter hurdles. Legendary performances that we saw here. Shout out to all these guys and all these women at USA's. Check out the other preview or recap videos that I did. I'm going to have a video about the jumps coming out probably tomorrow or another day or so. So definitely stay tuned for that because I want to show some love. That women's long jump was crazy. But let me know what you think. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Truly, truly appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching.